Hey tubers, me again. Hey, I got this saw. Hold on. Maybe you see this better from out here. The customer complaint is that when he's using this Steel MS 311, Mike Sierra 311, it's big saw, got a decompression release or compression release. Anyways, the complaint is that it's cutting sideways, and I can actually see it. So I brought it out here to test it, and that it's actually going this way. And I think what the problem is that when he goes and he touches up the saw, you know, to sharpen it for a job, he might only be doing just one side, or he's not doing it the same on both sides. So therefore it's grabbing better on one side than it is on the other. Let's see if we can get this in the shade. See if we can notice anything. It's dull, I can tell you that right now. See, there's that angle, there's that angle. So I think first thing we're gonna do is go through process of elimination, and we're gonna take and sharpen this up first, and then bring it back to the log and see if that doesn't take care of the problem. It's got to be a fairly new chain. It looks like a fairly new saw. This is like the rakers haven't been taken down at all, and these look like they got burned up a little bit. The bar, I don't know, maybe it's just a new chain. So let's see if we can't sharpen this up and figure out what the heck. All right. Okay, so we're back at the shop. You got here it is again. Yeah. This guy got quite a bit of oil leaking out of here. I'm used to seeing it dripping out of there, the bar oil, but anyways. Alright, I'm going to get that. The plan is I'm going to take it over here to the sharpener. And as you guys know, like from whatever, years ago, I had a Harbor Freight sharpener. And it's cool for, you know, if you're just doing a little bit. If you're doing a lot of bit. I went over. This is already paid for itself. It's in Oregon. I don't know the model. Anyways. The one difference between this and the other chain sharpeners, is when you're sharpening, is that to get that gullet in the chain, that this thing actually moves back and forth. So that's what does a much better job. So I'm gonna sharpen up the chain here. Let's see if that doesn't make a difference. It's a 3/4 right there. It's a 3/4 inch to get this bad boy off. Probably the same size as the scrimps, right? That's why they do it. Normally I would loosen that little adjustment screw down there, but the chain's already loose, so I don't think there's an awful lot of tension on that. Yeah, there's a lot of oil coming through here. I think it might have something to do with that being clogged. We'll end up cleaning that, that's for sure. But, okay. We got the chain off. Just go and set this up on the machine. All right, let's see. Get you moved over here so you can see. All right. If you're using this the way I just remember it, it's right away. Is that if you're sharpening, to the right, push it away. That's going to give you the right angle for it. Now I'm just checking for, yeah, I can definitely see where he had the, let's see if we can super zoom this. I can see where he's gone and tried to do the touch up. See it right there? See how that's been hit with the file? So he's not getting it all the way in there. You're not really getting the gullet, which is the curve. So let's see if we go. Achoo! Achoo! Sorry. There's not a big gullet back behind there on that one. So let's look and see how it is on the other side. Yeah, a little bit more. So maybe that's our deal. Is that it's biting harder on one side than it is on the other. And that's what's pulling it. So, all right, let me set this up. I keep kicking the tripod because you guys want to see this close. I'm setting it back. Let me zoom you out so you can see what I'm doing. This is the adjustment screw over here. So I'm setting this. Turn it in just a hair. All right, that looks like it. All right. Let's plug it in. I'll just do a couple. Then I'm going to pause you while I'm doing it. It does not take very long to sharpen this up. Oh, and by the way, you guys, let's just say you have an organ. Normally the organ wheel sets way down here. But if you end up breaking the wheel or whatever, organ wheel on Amazon is like anywhere between like $23 and $33 each. This is a Harbor Freight. It goes down farther, but it's $6. And I go through a lot of wheels, so that's what I did. All right, let's see if we can get out of the first one. It's super tight. So now I'm going to show you the comparison. I'm going to take you out of the tripod. Here's the tooth that we just sharpened. You can see that it put a bigger gullet in it right there in the very center. See how it kind of curves back this way? And now you got a super sharp tooth coming this way. And by using the machine, it makes every one of them the same. So look at the cut back on that, or the gullet on that one, and then the gullet on this one. There's hardly anything. There's that one, and then the one we just did. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to do the whole saw. I can see that the rakers do not need to be done. See how much higher this is setting up than that. So this thing should throw some pretty decent chips and hopefully cut straight. Okay, be right back. Now I'm going at it from the other end. Get me over here. What you don't want to do is like grind these things so hard and so fast that you get that tip glowing red hot. It takes the temper out of the metal, and then they'll dull up faster. Show you that we're getting a good gullet in there. Let's see. We're getting a good gullet in there. Let's see. Good one. Okay. Alright guys, let's just put this chain back on. See what we come up with. That hole is clear for oiling. So, guess it's just putting out a lot of oil. You know, these high dollar saws, you can adjust them. Maybe that's just what he wanted. Let's see. Yeah, you're still in the picture. Sure that chain is set in the groove. Need a screwdriver. We'll just take and put a little tension on that bar, hold it in place. Like that. Put these 3/4 nuts back on. Pretty easy fix. Like now I'm looking at it while I'm tightening up these nuts, is that, you know what, the bar and the chain are, in order like to get the work done, that's the sacrificial piece. That's, you know, the part that you're going to end up replacing, because it's basically metal on metal. And the reason why that they put that oiler in there, and bar oil has chemicals or whatever put in there that makes it extra sticky to stay on there, so it just doesn't like ride off. He's burnt this thing. You see this right here, right along there, all the way out to the tip, and then all the way back over here. So he's really got that. Maybe he ran out of oil, and it doesn't take long to do that. It does not take very long. Maybe he ran out of oil and just needed to finish the job, but that's how I like to tighten them, like that. And get like good tension right to the top of the teeth. Right there like that. So All right, let's go put this bad boy through a log and see what happens. Video. Okay, that was it. He was just like when he was touching up his chain, because that thing is cutting straight as a die. And then here's the other one where you can actually see where this one here was starting to cut crooked. I know it's hard to see, but I can see it really good. This one's cutting crooked. So, okay guys, let's put it on the machine, sharpen it up, and it won't cut crooked. That's it. I'm done. I'm out.